154 million. What? All right, I'm almost ready. I'll be here. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Gotta get dirty. Damn it, I forgot the timer. Oh, it's something. Well, we're waiting. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Thursday night live, except for it's not night. It could be night. Should we pretend it's night? Good evening. Welcome to Thursday Night Live. We're going blue. We're going blue. Blow punked. Yo, bluesy, woozy, schmoozy. How do you do, Z? So, tell me more about it. Let me get this out of my ear. What it do, what it is, what it good, what it like. I already bumped up my display. How did I do that? We'll pretend I didn't. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. What is happening, everyone? Thursday nights. We are things. Positive. Can't stay long. Wife wants to hang, and she doesn't do knives. That's cool. That's cool. You spend a couple minutes with the knife freaks of like all of us in here, and then go spend some good quality time with the wife. There's nothing. That's a perfectly excellent thing to be doing. Happy wife, happy life, right? Enjoying the current stash. Yeah, we're gonna bust them all out again. I have them all kind of back individually. I open it, kind of looked at it a little bit, put it back in the bag. I still have to do the videos for them. I'm gonna knock those out this weekend. But yeah, pretty cool. A lot of Poi Kylo. A lot of Poi Kylo. If you hadn't seen those, we will bust those out later tonight. And I'll play around with them a little bit, check them out. But there's some cool stuff. Definitely some cool stuff. Thanks again, Fred. But yeah, what's everybody getting into? What's happening? Settle down from the 4th of July. Smocky Poo. Grateful Dong Magna Sluts Ho. And what did we say the other night? The Moorish men? Is that what it was, Dong? The Moorish men in the house? Something like that? It wasn't Moorish boys. Clayton is live too, that son of a... We're going to go ahead and take this off the table. Go back. Clayton knows I go live on Thursday nights. There it is. How's everyone doing tonight? What's the good word on the street? The Moorish men. Yeah, I pulled out. We've got a topic for today. So Moorish men, Magna Sluts Ho. Is Thomas in here? Is it just Dong right now? Just give me more Dong. What's up, Henry, Kathleen, Marco, Sergeant Maximus? Want to know why? Mick Ranger, Donnie of the Laser Ghost Knives. Everyone buy a Laser Ghost knife. Henry G. Mick Ranger. Fred the Lug. Lovely Thursday. Michael Threlkeld. Smocky Poo. I know you. The gratefulest of the dongs, Mr. Paul Might himself. What's Smock carrying today? What's in your pocket today, bud? What did you carry today? Nothing? Nothing? Something? What was it? Anyone carry anything exciting today? I carried this. Fresh skiff bearings on there. Is Freedom Knife Shop legit? Seemingly good deal on a Manix 2 Magnamax. That's Freedom Knife Shop. Anyone? Anyone? What's up, Kathleen? Peter Griffith EDC. Check it out. Well, I work from home, so nothing. But you don't have a knife? You just keep knives out? Like there's one on the coffee table. There's one in the entryway for like cutting open stuff, or what? How does that work then? Working from home, don't all our knives are in cases? Boo. What's up, Clint? Want to know why? Northwest Knife Nerd. Yeah, anybody carrying something fun today? I've got this right here. My Best Tech Taipan lefty version. fresh skiff bearings on it are feeling really nice. Freedom's been around for a while. Never bought anything from him, says Fred. Freedom knife is legit. Great reward program, says Mick. Mick seems, you know, that's all right. Oh, is it Thursday? North Valley Neil, a bunch of people got stuff in the mail. Neil, it looks like you're getting yours tomorrow. Trish got hers. Lanyard Man got his. Neil, looks like you're getting yours tomorrow. Stacy's getting something tomorrow. Somebody else is getting something tomorrow. RCO. Looks like my my ABW slip joint has landed. And but it's going to be a little while. He's got other orders to do. Flipping the Herman, big sting. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Michael Threlkel, full-size Vero Axon. Want to know why? Playing with the latest win. Instagram win. The Camel from Ramet. What is that newest Ramet that I picked up? Where did I put my Ramets? They're up there. This one. What is this one called again? This is a Ramet. But it also has the access to the liner lock. So it's got that button actuated liner. I can't remember which one this was. This is budget friendly though. Ramet. First he gets a Moorish, now he's spending triple the cost of a knife to modify said knife. It's not triple. It's not even double. I mean, it's more than what the, yeah, I mean, Paul, you're helping to create said beast. So welcome to Slop Intervention. Smoky Poo, stopping the lines. Camel. That is the Camel. There you have it. I didn't catch this on anything. Look at that. I didn't catch this on anything today. Sure looks like I did. Shit. I'm gonna have to bend the clip. Dude, I didn't catch this on anything. I must have. I've never do that. I've literally... Wow, look at how wonked out that is. That sucks. What I grabbed was a Ramet Camel, yeah. Carrying the modded downdraft that was recently skiffed. Time to take it apart. I just took it apart too. Now I'm gonna have to... This does feel like a thin clip. Anybody else ever have issue with that, the clip on there? Smock's like, yeah, there's some serious slop. I don't even remember catching it on anything, bro. That's clearly been bent out. Just throw it out. Scratches on the car from the clips. It's gonna be fine. What's up, can of biscuit? I do bump against my car though. And you're just like, oh, clips, just but catching it and pulling it away. Generally, you have to do something. You know what I mean? Like you have to do something. That's my Best Tech Taipan. Usually, you'd have to catch that. Yeah, just buy a new one. You're gonna have to catch the clip on something and pull it away for that to occur. So you want me to throw it out? You want it? You want it? Look at that. Damn, son. It's wide, but it's thin. Easier to flip out. Kind of makes me not like that clip. I didn't really like the clip at first, and to be honest, is the one kind of gripe I've seen other people say is the lines they put on the clip don't match the lines on the scales, which is kind of, you know, just take the clip and turn it to where the clip is facing so it's against what? Oh, well, it's one, it looks like it's recessed in. It's recessed into a spot, and you only can access the screw from the inside. So you basically have to take it apart, take this clip off, give it your bend back. This is the Taipan disassembly stream now. That's such an easy one to do. I mean, this one was actually a quick drop down because I just took it apart because we just put the skiffs in there. So we can do that. I mean, I guess. What's up, Trish? First Magnus Sluts, now the Moorish men? No, you're not nobody. But I mean, when people do something, can I not acknowledge said thing? Some people aren't. There are a couple people that are both. You know, there's two people that happen to be both Magnus Sluts and Moorish men. You know, so it's not that this isn't what I'm trying to. I just have to give credit where credit is due. You know what I'm saying? Usually get the Olight clips caught on everything. I have literally caught one clip on something, and it was like 2 years ago. I don't even remember what it was. It was like a CJRB something. And I think that was the way I kind of leaned and caught it, it probably would have bent out damn near any clip. Which clips bend the least? Probably one like a titanium one where it's got some thickness to it, kind of more like that, where it's kind of a milled clip. Would you say? I've seen some. No, I can't. No, I'm not catching any right now, but I know I've got a few knives where the milled clip is pretty damn thick. And then sometimes they don't go into the pocket as well. So that becomes another thing about it. What's everyone think? What's your favorite clip? No clip? I actually wanted to start a channel called, you know what grinds my gears? Oh, he said it. He said it. Men sluts, you might say. Men sluts. Listen, I'm not talking down to Trish. She's fancy. Like, okay, now I'm just getting words just been putting in what things? Can I be part of the cool kids club since you own a Moorish? Welcome to Moorish Town. What Moorish do you have? Which one do you have, Michael? I bet the ergos would go hard on the Taipan with no clip. Just Taipan, no clip, bro. I don't know. Everyone raves about the Lynch clip. Isn't that like a wire clip though? Or no, the Lynch clip is like kind of like this isn't one, right? But it's kind of like that. Don't I have one on something? Or there was one on something that I looked at. Maybe there's one on that one that Fred I've got on loan from Fred. That might be a lynch clip. I'll give you a lynch clip. Like that. Something. Except for that's one of them. This is the Franken Spider Co. Fred's Franken Spider Co. I feel like a wire clip I'd be easier to bend out than another clip. Lion Steel has one of the coolest clip mechs, but their knives suck. That's something, huh? People have good knives with bad clips. People have bad knives. We got good clips, though. We got good clips. What's up, Blaze Burger? Quiet Carry does have the best wire clips, though, Mick. I just want the clip to be not annoying when you're trying to put it in your pocket. You know what I mean? Now, some of them you really gotta just be like, damn it, this thing does not want to pop in there. And then some just are like effortless, like too effortless, where it just feels like it's not even holding on. You're like, this clip it's just gonna fall out. You kind of want that. You want the sturdy, stout, rigidity. I'd say one thing I don't like, well, there was a topic that I kind of wanted to bring up, and it's like knives I love, and then things that I hate about knives I love. Doesn't that sound fun? So we got the new Dune. Check out the Lion Steel ROK cool clip idea. All right, Smock, I will. I'll grab that, and we'll look in a second here. So the Dune, Gecko Customs Dune, forward choil is just at that size where it could be a little bit bigger. I wish it was a little bit bigger. You all know I'd always ask for more jimps. But what I don't like about this one is the clip. And I know when you make the shape, the way the shape is, one of the things I love about this knife is this shape. Look at that profile. Look at that design. I love it. This butt, the point is cool looking. But when you put it in your pocket, the pocket stops there and you've got all that sticking out. And I'm not as much, come on, focus. Really? I'm not much of a fan of that. I've noticed this one. I put it in the pocket and it kind of seems like it's like, oh, it feels like a lot of shit kind of riding out of your pocket. I love the way it looks. I love the way it feels and it opens. Nice, you know, in the hand. Forward choil could be a little bit bigger, but it feels nice like this and like this. So it's not really as necessary for me. But yeah, the clip kind of pisses me off, especially sometimes when it's like the righty only clip and then they make this extra little, like this could just be even on both sides, but they give it this extra little boom, like could just be even like this, you know. But when they do that, I find that when I'm holding it to go like open it as a lefty, that it just becomes a hot spot that doesn't need to be there. Having like an inch sticking out sucks, right? What was 20 minutes ago? What was 20 minutes ago? Chuck it. Smock, Chuck it says he's carrying slop today. What? What? Thomas Conley, Magnus Lutz. Better late than never. Barely late at all. How's it going? Welcome in. Settle down. We're about to get crazy up in here. Maybe. I don't know. I doubt it. I don't like deep carry. I like some knife sticking out of the pocket. I don't mind, because I've got a lot of knives where it is the titanium clip, so you got like that much sticking out. But like in a case like this little kind of nub sticking out, I don't mind as much. But like this one in particular, angle looks cool as a knife, but sticking out of the pocket like that with this extra, it just feels like it's wah 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 wah. You know, this more boom, just got a little bit bumping out of there. It doesn't seem like it is as much. So it kind of depends on the blade, the shape of the butt. You know, that shape of that butt counts for what? I don't mind this clip on the Monterey Bay. It's a thicker one, a little rounded on the top. So that's probably giving it a little bit more stout rigidity. Less chance to blow out on you. We have a Dwayne Letterman in the house. What's up, Dwayne? What's up, the Ponds? What are we getting into today? The new Work Tough Gear Hood Crafter fixed blades dropping tonight. Work tough. Line steel. Okay, let me grab this one first. What is this all about? Smock, I what in the hell is this? Is this like just a money clip? Is that what that is? I thought you said line steel. Negative Ghost Rider. I like a little junk in the trunk. Want to know why it's saying you might have to work on Saturday. So if that's the case, the giveaway will be Sunday. Let us know. Let me know. I can help spread the word. Spread the word. The Rock. So I just need to type in ROK. Maybe. Oh, so we're looking at the clip on the Rock. I understand. It's recessed in. And then it comes out. Ooh. What do you have to, you touch it and then it comes out. You push this button on the other side. It's like a release. Oh, there it is. Fully. Full released. It's like you got a turtle head poking. You gotta, okay, you push this button here and then out she go. Anybody have one of those? It actually works really nice. Everything else about the knife sucks. Clip, interesting. Knife, garbage. Cult of Carry, what's happening? Mark Carter up north. Smash that like button hard on the way in. Thank you, I appreciate it. I don't ask for much. But yeah, no commercials should at least merit a thumbs up. Just for not having to watch silly commercials. Let's get China to make one. The clip is interesting, but I feel like it's like you're overworking or, you know, but overbuilt does sound exciting to me. But then overbuilding on a clip, it's like, Jesus, the clip. the clip. Stop by during some yard work. Hey, get that yard work done. Appreciate it. We're hanging out, just chilling. Put in an earbud. Yell at me. I was trying to mow the lawn. Who was I listening to? But I couldn't hear as well because it was kind of quiet. But it's not like you want someone to be, you know, maybe they're talking like this and it's nice and pleasant. But when you're mowing the lawn, you know. Brashear beer. I pay for premium, never watch commercials. Same. It's the only like service that I don't have, like Netflix or any of those things, but I do have YouTube Red. Is that what it was before? Premium. Favorite clip is on the Aurelia. What kind of clip is that? It's nice when you're using it, the clip is not there. I can understand how that is a feeling. I have a lot of my smaller knives that I actually don't put the clip on because it's better. No clip. No clip.
Dan, chat wants me to yell hit the like button all.
Hit the like button, y'all! Trish says so. Thank you, Trish. I appreciate you. The one and only T-Rish. So yeah, smaller ones I don't, I won't put the clip back on, or I'll take it off. And I didn't put it on because I did the laser mark and then I just never put it back on. Mini pyrite, no clip. So I definitely like taking some knives where I just remove the clip entirely. But depending on the case, one like this one here, the Baby Banter, I did originally take the clip off, but I felt like the scales were too smooth and it was like thin. And for me, with my left hand, with this being smaller, the clip actually gives me a little more to grab. And so in a case like this one, the clip actually gives it that mass that I prefer. If you know what I'm saying. First thing I did was stab the like button. G&G Hawk makes the best clips. There is one of them, I wish I knew which one it is. I don't want to start digging them all out right now. One of the Poikilos has one on the spine that you push down here and it comes up like that. Kind of like the Snex. The original Vision FG one had one directly, and it was on the back, like right there. But I don't think that one had a spring action. The one on that Poikilo literally has like a spring. You push here and it's like womp womp. Womp womp. Towser. Boom. Woo! Almost got myself. Where was that? Right there? I think it was right there. I probably could add more emojis and I just haven't yet, Trish, because I suck. I keep meaning to do it. Spine clips do not carry well. That's, you know, I haven't actually carried one, but I tested them out like at a blade show or whatever, where I was like, I'll put it in the pocket to see how it feels. And they definitely sit kind of weird. I'm not really a fan of that. Check out the table here. Slop, slop, slop. I did have this here, but apparently someone's live right now, so we remove them from the table. Can't promote me when you're live, so I can't promote. Yeah. I grabbed, these are a few of my favorite things. They only work in like dress slacks. How often do I wear dress slacks? Hardly ever. Who doesn't like to say can of biscuit? is my question. How could you not like saying Canada biscuit? I need to make more emojis. I probably have unlocked emoji that I should have. I've got several that we kind of, the boys made, like Dong and Nate made a couple on Discord that would be good to pull over. The Magnus Sluts one would be a good one. We could make a Moorish one. I had one that, you know, I made a few, but then the problem was they were way too big. Does that make sense? It's like you have to make them like tiny. I mentioned Clayton in mine too. I love him. He's my boy. That's why we give each other shit. What's up, Mac Jones? Oh, that's the perfect temp. You only thought it was in hot coffee, but no, cold drinks, perfect temp. Let's be honest, Dan, you don't wear pants much in general. In the summer, it's shorts. Well, I wear pants at work. Technically, now that I mean, we've been in a different building for like almost 2 years now. But being in the building we're in, I could technically wear shorts. The old building, you had to wear pants, you had to wear like closed toe shoes, because there were chemical areas where we, you know, when they're like cleaning and stuff like that, where it's required for safety standards or whatever. But the building we're in now, we don't have some of those parts of the facility, so technically I could wear shorts more a year round. But I wear jeans at work, and then I change into shorts after work in the summer, and then I wear jeans most of the time through the winter. Magnus Lutz, give me steel beyond steel. Right? That's what's up. I like saying cannabis. I really like saying biscuit. Cannabiscuit. Right? Metal Relic Art. I believe you are also getting your delivery on Friday, which is tomorrow. I had several people that got some stuff that I shipped out yesterday. A couple got today. And then I have a few people tomorrow. I believe Metal Relic, or you didn't get it already. I believe you're getting yours tomorrow. Stacy's getting hers tomorrow. North Valley Neil getting his tomorrow. A lot of stuff been going out. Getting rolling on some things. Skillets, irons in the fire are finishing. We're moving it. We're moving on up to the east side. I love biscuits and gravy. Who doesn't like biscuits and gravy? I mean, if you don't, that's fine. But come on, biscuits and gravy are like sausage biscuits and gravy. Do I got a thing going on here? What is this? I just got a shine that's kind of making it look like I'm like Rudolph. Sausage gravy biscuits, white gravy with some black pepper on it. That sounds fantastic, right? That sounds fantastic. Now I'm hungry. It's only 6:30. I got a few hours before I'm eating. Do I even have? I could make a pizza. I could also order something. I could also go get something. Biscuits and tomato gravy? What? You mean like spaghetti? Biscuits and gravy get around, huh? What's up, J1? Knives I love and things I hate about knives I love. Mr. Picky Ass. New insult achievement unlocked. Hot spot on the clip needs to be rounded off. Forward choil could be a little bit bigger. There could be a lefty version. Or this clip sucks. Boom. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Put a front flipper on this bad boy and give me a better forward choil. I'll round off your hot spot. A lot of times it's like, if you're going to make a choil, make it a little bigger. Make it a little bigger. All right. WTGs. I missed the W. Son of a bitch. I copied and I missed a letter. And it was pissed off at me. And now my eyeball is pissed off. And now it's all downhill from here. It's all downhill from here. Work Tough Gear Hoodcrafter Fixed Blade. Have we looked at... Ooh, I love that. There it is. That is an aggressive Bowie. It brings me kind of joy. What do we think about Bowies like this? I like it. Who doesn't like a good Bowie? What's up, Dirty Dan? Tomato gravy might be a southern thing. Grandmother's from Georgia. She would make it a lot in the summer. Sounds fine to me, dude, Blaze. I'd not heard of a red tomato-based gravy on like biscuits. But I am down. White gravy, tomato-based red gravy. Let's go. Make it spicy. Shit. I like a little zip in the tip, you know. There's a version with scalloped handle. Oh, you did say scalloped handle. I do remember that now. I like the way this looks. I guarantee it. It's just got that classic Bowie. What would be the fastest? We looked at this one before too. I don't know about that fingered choil, but that blade is choice. That blade is... Are we getting robbed here? Are we getting robbed here? I see it. Hate Nate, I see it. Are we getting screwed here? What's going on? Donnie of Laser Ghost, I need you to robot jump in here. I don't know why the robot did not work, Hate Nate. I am extremely sorry. It should have worked. Dan, chat, Jason, Bucky Sucky, Voltron, Magmatic Lava Lamp, Tree that tried to grow. Hi, Dan. What the hell is this I hear about you bending the Taipan pocket clip? Then not owning it? Like the clip bent itself? Sure. I apologize if that didn't go through. I'm not sure why that didn't go through. That's my fault. For some reason, we'll call it my fault. But thank you for the 20. Yeah, I said I don't remember doing it. I don't remember doing it. I got home and I stripped down and no, because I came over here and I took it out and I set it here and then I went. I must have caught it on something at work when I wasn't paying attention. Ew. Brother, ew. I own it. I did it. I'm not happy about it. The gravy's more pink. I believe I've had such gravy. And I am a classic Bowie. I mean, I could be. I could be. The Bowie just doesn't do it for me except for the new coffin thingies. Auxiliary manufacturing, talking about that. Means something like that. About like that. If you haven't seen this one before, this is number 1 of 11. Captain's Bowie. Yeah, that's a cool looking shape. I like them. I think my blood type is gravy positive. In the search bar, type hood crafter. All right.
Testes. No worry, Dan. It's happened before.
This has never happened before. Well, you didn't have to take $2 testes, but it's obviously, I have not done anything, and it just now worked. I don't know. Again, I will forever thank you and apologize. Apologies. Thank you for the double testes. It's never happened to me before. Gotta have a lava lamp, says Just Nate. Why wouldn't you? Play the video I just sent. Want to know why? Says he can fix it. Dude, I got way behind here. They have a pill for that. Oh, you sent me a robot? No way. Shit. That's what's up. On Instagram?
Damn chat and pocket clip, then not owning it. Damn chat, Jason, Bucky, Sucky, Voltron, Magmatic, Lava Lamp, and the tree that tried to grow. Hi, damn, what the hell is this? I hear about you bending the tie fan pocket clip, then not owning it. Like the clip bent itself. Sure. Damn chat, Jason, Bucky, Sucky, Voltron, Magmatic, Lava Lamp, and the tree that tried to grow. Hi, damn, what the hell is this? I hear about you bending the tie fan pocket clip, then not owning it. Like the clip bent itself. Sure.
I mean, that's that's lore right there, kids. That's lore. That's like hidden lore that now you can say you were there and be like, remember this? Like, I remember this from remembering that kind of a thing, you know? Ah, that's wild stuff. Will you message me later with what software I use for my sounds? What sounds? Or what? I don't have any sounds. Or, oh, those. Yes. I don't remember what the hell that is. I haven't touched that in a while. I'll figure it out though. We could talk about it. It's actually not that difficult to do. I did it a long time ago and it still works. But you can download so like the photos and then audio tracks or whatever. You can just download like free audio sounds, like the toilet flushing or whatever. I just went to Google and was like free audio file toilet flushing or whatever. Or you could go in the picture of the toilet is a photo that I actually took of a toilet. Because I couldn't find one that cropped out nice. And so I was like, oh, well, the ones at work, they're nice and white and like I get an angle, and I took it and then I cropped it out. So it was like, that's my own toilet. It's my own goat too. I raised the goat. That was Robo Donnie, last seen in the live road trip to Texas. That was so fun. We're doing it again next year, right, Donnie? I mean, I'm only assuming. I don't want to assume. Steve Double O, what's up? Ling Long Dong in the house. Dude, that camping rig looked pretty hot. Totally into it. Yeah, Trish, I don't remember what it's called, but I'll find out and let you know. It's actually pretty easy. You need to have like a couple of links, like your to wherever you like OBS Studio or whatever. Texas is now a yearly thing for me for sure. Well, yeah, but the road trip, you know, I get how sometimes things could change or whatever, but I don't plan on flying to Texas. I like that road trip, so I'll be planning on driving, and you're on my way. So I'm down to pick you up. What's Derek up to tonight? What can Smoky Poo do? Record yourself reading a few thousand words and he can create a bot. I mean, that sounds fun. Trying to get home from work finally. Some days you got extra, some days not as much. No. Someone can. Somebody can do it. Right? Somebody can do it. Whoa. That's the one. All right. This one. Really like my Kentucky Holler Jack. Wish the angle of the sharpened edge was a sharper angle. There is a fly. Did I get it? It's kind of a it's got that hollow grind, but then it kind of goes into one of these, and I'd like to get it more one of these. So that'll be a project. Other than that, I actually like this one quite a bit. The Numb Cornerstone N1. I wish the detent was a little bit stronger. Love the knife, love the feel, but I wish the detent was just a little bit less this. Otherwise, this is almost a fantastically perfect knife. Yeah, I can reprofile that. I'm just, it's just one of the things I'm just going through, like things that knives that are like my favorite knives, yet I can still find some things I hate about them. Drank too much today, who would have thought? Tired of it? Chill for the night. Open that Tuckamore, okay. This one here, now that I've got the skiffs on there, it feels nice and snappy, but I wish the front flipper was bigger. Front flipper works, but it needs to be just a touch longer. But it sounds great. That's the Mouse Bird. Tuckmore. Almost a flawless knife. Be cool if there was a front flipper on it. And I don't like the clip being stuck on the wrong side. Am I gonna get a small boy tomorrow? Tuck it more. The Tuckamore is a sweet knife, though. Choke up could be just a tiny bit bigger. Jimp's right there. Change the clip so I can put it for a lefty. I love this knife, though. It's like I said, these are all kind of like my favorite knives, but I can pick each one up, tell you something I don't like about it. Yeah, Kathleen, if I were to do it tomorrow, I would get the dark mode version that matches the tall boy. Small boys are dropping. They are great. The price, it's up there. If it was maybe in a couple of weeks, I did cave and did make a purchase, which ultimately it was tough to stop myself. It was kind of like a celebration purchase, we'll just say. Every once in a while, you got to treat yourself. And we'll just say I wanted to treat myself, and I did. It wasn't like a major treat, but I did treat myself a little bit. So I don't know if I'm going to be doubly treating myself, because what I bought was less than half the price of the small boy. Only the left-handed knives have pocket clips that bend. Is that what it is? Is that the case? We're going to have to bend it back. I did blast the blade, though, so now the blade has a little bit of contrast off the handle. I'm pretty happy with that. Nice kind of satiny finish. You're a major treat. North Valley Neil, you should be getting yours tomorrow, it looks like. Looks like out for delivery tomorrow. Too many good drops these days. Got to start selling fluids for funds. Anybody else going to be getting the small boy drop tomorrow? The IR V2 drop today. Only one variant left. I'm just a minor threat. For when she's getting cold at night, Tucker more. This one right here, the stroller. This is a sweet, sweet knife. That snappy front flip. But it has a fuller that I'm not on the lock, and I can barely get it to flick out, even on the one where I'm not on the lock. The fuller is there. It should work better. Super cool knife. I love the feel that it's, the front flip, snap. Choke up is huge. Jimps out there. Feels solid. Just a big old beef in my hand. I love this. This feels really, really nice. I like it a lot. But it pisses me off that fuller is there, and I have to do that just to get it to flick out. That sucks. But it's a cool knife. But it's a cool knife. This one here, kind of want a flipper tab delete, but then the problem is I really like the way the flipper tab works. So there's that. I wish the detent could be just a little bit stronger on this one. He called the large one tall boy and the small one small boy, not short boy. Trish treated herself to 2 knives last week. What'd you get? Tell us more. What knife did I treat myself with? Well, to be honest, here's how it kind of happened. You all know I sent my ABW slip joint, which I love. Dank, try bending the lock bar in a bit. Right. That's some things like that where I could probably bend it in and that might tighten it up a little. So those are things. All these things that I'm talking about on here, some of them are definitely things that I could address and kind of work on. It's just kind of like, oh, I'm going to pull out some of my favorite knives, and I bet you I can still find something that pisses me off about it. You know what I mean? And so it seemed like kind of a fun topic, but I agree. I should be able to bend the lock bar out on a couple, and maybe that'll kind of stiffen her up. It's good advice. Small boy is better than little boy. What's up, Michael Miller? Sounds weird. I'm gonna buy me a small boy. Well, get me one of them small boys. You got that other slip joint, like I said, eh? Chuck it. Okay, so I got my ABW slip joint with the diamond texture. I sent it off to RCO Customs to do we are doing a zirconed full DLC treatment. So without showing you exactly, well, I guess I can actually. He's going to do full DLC, which means he's going to DLC everything: the screws, the pivot, the spring, the liner, or the scales, the blade, full DLC. But he's also going to do the zircon treatment, which is basically a zirconium blast beforehand, like a prep. Hood Crafter didn't pop up. There it is. There it is. All right. I got it, Thomas. I got it. Shit. See how easily I squirrel. I squirrel very easily. Where is it? All right. Let's go to his page. I can show you quick. So this is a good example of zirconed scales before a DLC. So it gives it a little bit more matte finish. This whole chat is now being watched. Yeah, probably. Probably. Reel it back. So that's a zircon. So it's zirconium blasted to really, it's a micro blast, which makes it a very smooth surface. Here's another zircon scale. So it's going to give the DLC a little bit of a matte kind of finish. Here's the other one that he said it's kind of going to look like. So not, the blade has actually been polished, but the handle is that. What's August 31st? Oh, concert? So anyway, that's the plan. RCO now has possession of my ABW slip. And I thought about it and I was like, you know what? I should get another ABW slip and not have it be DLC. I'll zircon your handle. Promise. And then I really like the 45-degree milling. You know what I'm saying? Because I have the diamond texture one, which is fantastic. I'm very happy with my diamond texture one, like this one right here. So that's the one I'm having done. And I was like, all right, I think I want to buy a 45-degree milling one, and I'll keep that one the same and enjoy it, since I'm not going to have mine for like 2 months now while I'm waiting for it to get done. So in 2 months' time, I kind of want another slip joint. So that was kind of the thing. So you bought the angled milling ABW slip joint to tide you over. I did not. I did not. Been a horrible day, having a hard time. Got your belt though? Hey, on the edge, each day is what it is. You got to kind of take it, push forward, stay strong. You got your new belt. Another person got one. Here it is right here. We're doing the crotch shots. The Grip 6 belt. They work great. I am not sponsored, but they should now sponsor me. I've sold 2 of them in the last week. Donnie's birthday is 8/31. What? Really? On the edge, you got this, bro. Try to get another 40 out of this one, right? See if you get another 40 out of it. Okay, so to finish my story, I will get sidetracked, and I'll show you this from Thomas. Here's the one with the scallops on it. So Thomas, did you order this one? Work Tough Gear Hood Crafter with the scallops. That's a sweet blade. I really like it. Looking for a slippy? The Devo Nip slip is an awesome slippy. I like it a lot. Lost my belt with zero skull belt buckle after 26 years. Wow. Hard times make you stronger. Yeah, I mean, you don't want them, but they do. They build it. They build it. You come back stronger every day. Right? Unbelievable. Kathleen's birthday is 7/28. Kathleen's is 7/28. See, now we're getting everyone's birthdays. Okay, so wait. There it is. So yeah, I was like, I'll get the 45-degree milling one, right? And then here's me thinking, I'm trying not to buy a knife. I'm trying to get through next week. That was my plan, is get through next week, get a couple of these skillets out of the fire, and then I can maybe have some fun. But I then started thinking about this slip joint that I don't need, that I don't need. Got a bunch of people's birthdays coming up soon, huh? And hold on a second. Then I remembered something that I had forgotten about. And when I remembered that, it was like, oh, but that. Clint, 7/21. So does anyone want to make a guess? I know a couple of you know. But I was going to buy a second ABW slip with the 45 mil, and I didn't because I bought this instead. Get a 45 one when I get the other back, and you'll have a yin yang. Yep. I used to ride Zero boards, AWS Habitat, Bakers, Powell, Bones Brigade, Lance Mountain. I had several Lance Mountain boards. I'll give you a few more seconds if anyone wants to make a guess. Otherwise, I'll show you what I ordered. Then I talked to Michael, and yeah, he packed it up. It's ready to go. He already shipped it. I should be getting it maybe Saturday, it says. I don't like to look at tracking sometimes, because tracking sometimes is nasty, because they tease you. They tease you. You know what I'm saying? They totally will tease you. Never did find Animal Chin. I've been searching for him, though. I search for him every year or so. I got Animal Chin on VHS, bro. Benchmade. Grateful Dog. Let's just throw this shit on the auxiliary manufacturing. Stacy, looks like you're getting your package tomorrow. I'm late. I'm late for a very important. Hey, KDK. Say hi to everybody. Everybody say hi to Stacy, the wonderful. She's getting something in the mail tomorrow. Tomorrow. Sent my best deck exploit out for a hollow grind. Get it back on Monday. That's fun. I haven't had anyone do that yet. I gotta find. I bet I could find something. I could have someone put a hollow grind on it. All your skate VHS got stolen. Yeah, a lot of mine's gone too. Unfortunately. I bought one of these. I bought one of these. ABW slip joint, 45-degree milling, M390 titanium. It has a clip on it. What's up, Mike Briggs? Lots of July birthdays for sure.
At underscore Cicero underscore became a member. At underscore Cicero underscore celebrates 10 months of membership. We have fun here. Must be 21 or older to have fun.
Must be 21 or older to have fun. The salute for Cicero. The lefty Devo Stout V2. Oosh, oosh, oosh. We'll even give it the, when you get that glow. Thank you so much for 10 months. We have fun here. Front flipper only. I mean, flick and hole only. I love that extra front flipper a dish. Sometimes it's nice. Fun, not always included. So yeah, I ordered one of these. I had forgotten about it, but I love this. I love the shape. I love the style. This is a fun little slippy from Auxiliary Manufacturing. Got that cool looking Bowie shape. If you're interested, here is the link. Paste. Boom. And if you enter the code Coffin, you get 10% off. You want 10% off Auxiliary Manufacturing. Code COFFIN, Coffin. We'll get you that 10p. Tell them KDK said ya. I did buy it. He gave me a discount as well. I still did buy it. I am a supporter. And generally not big enough for companies to give me stuff, which I don't expect. That's fine. How do I feel about the handle to blade ratio on this thing? I love it. I touched it in Atlanta, and it's very similar to this. It's, you know, in fact, there you would almost say it's damn near the same. Very similar. Except for I believe it is a little shorter. Let's find out. It says, it doesn't say. You didn't say. You don't say. I didn't. You do. What? No. No info on that page for the length. I swear I saw that though somewhere. Well, this is only 6, barely more than 6, this fixed blade. It's definitely smaller, but it's similar to this. It's a little bit shorter than this, but it's got that same kind of style and feel. I enjoy it. I like the design. I like the Bowie. I thought it was super cool when I was messing around with it in Atlanta, and then when I remembered it was like, ooh, yeah, I want that. And then it was a done deal. I touched it in Atlanta. Steve Double O, I'm going to do all I can to go to Atlanta next year. Steve. However I can help make it happen, bro. It's so much fun. We're going to have a hoot as we do. It'd be great to have you there. What's up, One Moon? So On the Edge's closing date was moved to August 5th. Sucking air until the 20th. Sell some decals. If anybody needs some sticks. So you don't like the handle to blade ratio on the coffin slip joint? Kathleen and Stace? Or are you guys talking about something different? I don't know about the scales. What? Or are you guys talking about how far back is that? I could be too far back. USA fixed blades. I'm lost on the chat right now. That's what the pause was for. Don't care for it? Everybody has taste. Sometimes it's good. They also have the Tonto. That one looks shorter even yet. It's a it's a small pocket slip joint. It's a small knife. It's probably closer to like baby banter size. Yeah, it's very close to like baby banter size. I swear that must have been on the, that's what it was. Auxiliary manufacturing. Slip joint, and then it comes up Blade HQ. Blade HQ 5.25. So yeah, it's like an inch shorter than my fixed blade, and it's just a little bit shorter than the baby banter is like just over 5.25. So it's about the same size as the baby banter. So it's a smaller knife for sure. So in that case, I don't mind a bigger handle personally because I have a big hand. And so to me, having that good size grip on that small little blade is a nice little fifth pocket one like this where it's good. I can get in there and do some work. Similar like the QSP Mini Penguin. I get a 4-finger grip on that bigger handle, but it's a tiny little blade. So for me, it's kind of, I dig it as far as a smaller fifth pocket carry. You know, it's going to be my secondary carry to my more full size knife. That's what my slip joints have been. I've been kind of into that. It's like an ABW. It's very similar in size to the ABW slip joint, right? What is the length on that? Let's see. The AB dubs, 2.5 or 2.25 and 3.3 when closed. So 3.3, 4.3, 5.5. It's like 5.5 overall. So that's about the same, just slightly larger. So it's actually a little bit smaller than the ABW. Big hands, long handles. Nah, I mean, you'll still end up with the 45 angle ABW. Shh. Kathleen, shh. 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 You know what I mean? I mean, I like them. They're nice. Got other bills. It's every day. Every day there's a freshie. What is this? Okay, sorry. I got it. I got distracted there for a second. That Work Tough Gear one is cool. It's inspiring for me because I do want to get like a Bowie knife. But if I got a Bowie knife, I wouldn't want a handle like this. This is kind of like a user, but like I want like the traditional looking Bowie knife has like more likely has like a wood handle or like a stag handle, kind of more of a natural material. Bone. It's got a bone handle. I still need the frag and angled. Got the other two. So Chuck's got 2 of 4 AB dubs. The straight one's been sold out for a while. That seems to be the popular one. I personally think the 45 is the nicest one, but ultimately I'm very happy with the diamond texture. I think that looks cool. Why do I keep getting Bill's mail? I know, right? What's up, Chuck It? It's more fun to say it, you know, what's up, Chuck It? Right? Right? Yeah. Oops, wrong one. I feel like this one, the cutout, there is no cutout for the left. You know how often they'll do that? They'll make a cutout so that the lock is the lock is a little bit raised up than the other side. You all know this, right? You make a little groove so it's easy to kind of get in there. That's common. Well, on the Sparrow Strix, love it. I got the lefty. It works. It's fine. But you definitely have to get in there more deep because it's not this one should almost be either cut this one on a little bit or have this one not cut in quite as far and just be a little bit out so that I can get here and push over. I can't really get here and push over. I have to get in there and push a little bit more, which then puts me more at an angle like this, which gives you more of an opportunity to not let it drop to the thumb, which I like. You know, I want it to be more, and like in this case, I'm here pushing sideways, right? Versus on that, I really have to get in there like that, which then creates more of a opportunity for whatever. Chicken's done. Onions, shallots going in. Japanese curry happening. Where do you live and how long will it take me to get there? And can I have some? Can I have some? So ultimately what I am getting at is I got all these knives. I mean, obviously a bunch, but I try to grab like, okay, here's some of my absolute favorites. Give me a stronger detent on this. Flipper tab, delete, stronger detent. Dude, when this is open, I love it. Just a big, beefy user. I would take this and use it a lot. But maybe I can bend this, or I can't bend this over because this is a button lock. So button locks are good talkers. Not very good detents. Ultimately, I could say the Moorish is the best one on the table. It's not a lefty, but there is the slight cutout, so it's easy to get to it. I'm getting in there like that. Drop shut, flicks out. Ultimately, user-friendly, feels great in the hand. But not to like downplay it in any way. sometimes, you know, everybody's got their slightly different variants of things that they find attractive. I kind of tend to have a little more attraction to a little more angular lines like that, or like the mouse bird. I love this kind of aggressive kind of styling and look a little bit more personally. And again, not, and I'm downplaying what the Moorish is. The Moorish is kind of more of it's more of a stout. It's like a solid architectural building. It's awesome, but they're awesome in different ways. You know what I mean? This is more like a sweet Mack truck versus a Ferrari or whatever. They're both good for different reasons. I want a beefy, strong truck for driving over curbs and off road and going camping. But I also want a Ferrari for just sleek, smooth, you know, like this. Something about the look of this makes me very happy. Long, thin, looks like a fighter jet. Neil Mackenzie's weekend has started. Ramsey's get some rest. Yeah, hopefully you feel better. Don't work too hard. Try to take it easy. Chinese Ferrari? Sure. So style wise, you know, lots of things I like, but then it's like, wish this had a front flipper. I wish this or that. Haven't found anything that's just got the hands down all the way perfect. But what is perfect? You know, is anyone out there found one? You found a knife that you're like, you know what, this is it. The Taipan is it, or the Moorish that I got is the one. It's like I have absolutely nothing to say about it. Everything about it is fantastic, and it makes me feel perfect. Anybody ever say that? If you do, good on you. Good on you. John R. is in Oregon. Or is he? Maybe his name isn't even John. That's the beauty of it. The Strix is the one. Strix is the one. Perfect is boring. Yeah, the lines on the Strix. Damn it. The shape of this has got a lot of fun to it, for sure. The front flipper, this on the blade shape. Honestly. Got a new knife today that might just be my idea of perfect. Almost. Hey, Nate, what'd you get? Pop some pics. We can look at it. Talk about it. This is almost like the perfect shape. I almost feel like this with the choke up right there. Boom, boom, right here. More jimps here. These jimps out there are really, really nice. The feel of this, the shape of it, the look, the hollow grind, maybe different lock or a stronger detent, and this would be the perfect knife. For me, the shape and the look of this is really, really nice as well. I love the look of the mouse bird. Ultimately, the front flipper I do not like. The blade shape could be little less belly with the point getting into somewhere a little bit more. Put some jimps out there. But the look of this with the handle and the angularity of the shape to it, I really like everything about that. Very cool. It's on Discord. I didn't even have a Discord up. Is it on? What do we got? Today's carry. 8 and 8. There it is. All right. Hate Nate got a new knife today that might just be his idea of perfect. Almost. So what are we looking at? Is there a front flipper on there? Looks like you can flick it out off of the fuller. What is this? What is that? Is that just like the inset, like the liner lock? Grateful's laying back the satin tri-stash V2 a little. I need to start laying back some myself. That's just the lock. That's interesting. I like the way that looks. That's kind of fun. Is the clip recessed down into it? Or does it just look like it is? Is that one of those clips that goes up? Brown Knives Cortex XL. What's happening up here? I froze up top. Are we still live? That's a trick question, isn't it? Nobody's actually from Ohio. Idaho. Trish has the mini of this one. Am I what is happening? Stop. Stop. No, don't. I'm having technical difficulties up here. I'm not sure why. What is this doing? There it goes. Bro, why is my frozen right now? The XL isn't even that big. The lock engages in a slot in the blade. Clip is normal. It's just milled perfectly. It looks cool. I like it. Near perfect. So what would you change to make it perfect? Does it have a front flipper? What would you change to make it said perfect? Here's Trish's. That looks a little different on the blade shape. Maybe not. I mean, it's just because it's shorter. No. There's Trish's right there. Do you love it? So the fuller's a little different. That's what's different. Is that's like a fuller hole or groove or not fully removed hole versus this is a long fuller. So that long fuller makes the tip look different. So that's different between the XL and the mini. See right there. Trish says she can operate the XL easily. Easily. The XL isn't even that big. How big is it? I turned my AC down. It is almost chilly in here now. I was feeling warm. You know, those days you feel warmer. The mini does not have a front flipper. So does the big one does have a front flipper? What one was studs? Boo. Flicking hole or fuller all day. What? Studs are fine. Flicking hole. You don't like a flicking fuller? What's up, Joe K? What is happening? All right. We're tweaking and we're squeaking. What else on the table haven't I touched and said, oh, I wish there was a better premium version of the Kubi Titius. I would do a flipper tab delete. Maybe. Although this is another one where I can go like this, bop, bop. Without the flipper tab, you can't do that with the lefty. I can drop it down and then swing it the rest of the way. So you could almost leave that. But I wish they had a premium Kubi Titius. And you'll say, Kenman, they do have a premium Kubi Titius. Well, they do, but it's titanium. Shit. It's titanium, and it has a frame lock to it, and there is no lefty. And you know, if you have a frame lock and you use the wrong hand, here's a frame lock in the left hand working perfect. But if we put that frame lock in the right hand, can't do it. One with studs is called an Arius. We need to take this apart and fix that clip. That sucks. How did I do that? What did I catch it on today? It must have been at the end of the day. You think I would have remembered? Remember this? I guess not. I guess not. Why is my pages not want to refresh? And I'm not sure why. It's kind of annoying. I haven't had any problems with the live though, right? When it's what it says, I'm running. We're running fine. I'm not dropping any frames. We're not even using. We're not maxing out shit. Oh. You're right. You're right. The premium Kubi Titius is the Koenig Arius. You're right. You're right. You're right. Steve Double O back to work. Be listening. Right on. Make that money. So you can buy yourself Kubi Arius. Blasphemy. Trish, you know, the Arius is Trish's jam. That's absolutely her jam. And I respect. I'm sorry, Trish. I didn't say I don't like the Arius. I just was saying that I love my Kubi Titius and I wish it was better. But that's where you get the... Can I get a lefty Arius? What's his name? Ha! What'd you get for dinner? Hey, Nate. What did you get for dinner? Mine's pretty strong. Trish has 5 mini Arius, 6 if you count the tattoo. That falls under the collection discussion that I've wanted to start and kind of have a thing is people who have a collection of specific knives where they have more than 1 or 2, or like I have 4 of, or whatever. You have 5 mini Ariuses, or Bob has 100 pyrites. It's kind of fun. Wings do sound amazing right now. I could order some wings from Wingstop and get them after the live. If they're still open till 10. I think they are. Wings do sound pretty damn good, though. International cuisine, I mean. I'm down with it. 3-Holt Morpheus and 2-Holt haptics. Yeah, wings always sound amazing, right? When do wings not sound like an amazing meal? All right. Where did I set that over here? Or is that? I did a couple new things. You guys saw this, or maybe some people might not have. I've already been doing the houndstooth, did it for North Valley Neil, so I had to do a white removal on this aluminum mini sheepdog. Buffalo wings. Wings taste amazing. Hey, Nate, I'm glad. Get in there, bud. Taco Tuesday. When you've already eaten, they don't sound good. I don't know. They sound good to me. They sound good to me. Or they would, even if I was full. So there's the houndstooth laser mark I just did. And I did an experiment. I need to ask everyone for your opinion on it. This is a cheap, the Bear and Sons, like slip joint or whatever. Did the unboxing of it. So here's what the handle looked like. You can see my test mark 1, test mark 2. Miss Testmacher. So I dialed it in a little bit and then made it better, and that's what I ended up with. What's everyone think? Give me honest opinions. Looks stupid, looks cool. It's a lot. The orange really kind of faded out. The white really takes over. At the right angle, I can get you to pop some crazy orange. What do we think? Yeah? No? Silly? Cool? Dumb? Interesting? Fun on the right knife, perhaps? It is definitely orange in person. Kind of fun. So I just did that as a test just to kind of see what that pattern would be like. What's the blade? It's that Bear and Sons slip joint. Here's the blade right here. It's a cheapo. Remember, I got the 2-pack. It was like a 2 slip joint, one bigger one smaller one, matching aluminum handle. I just got it because it was the 2 of them were really cheap, and it gave me a good thing. It gives me a bit of a headache, right? That was kind of I just wanted to see what it looked like. Well, and then we were experimenting. I don't have anything to show for it, but we were kind of looking at some stuff at work where you can do, like, so let's say you take that and I make 2 settings, and one of them is more gray and another one is more white, or one of them is a little darker, one of them is a lighter, right? And then what you do is you copy the entire image and then paste it and then move it over about that much and then mark both. So then you get like this 3D kind of, like, you can't quite focus on it because it looks like it's one image, but it's blurred off because they're slightly offset of each other. We experimented a little bit and it looked kind of fun. So coming up with the right pattern or something, I think it could be cool. Renee Ramon. Renee, you are on deck of on deckness. The real deal on deckedness. Very exciting. I look forward to showing you some stuff very, very soon. You've been very patient, and I appreciate you. I would have gone tiger stripe myself. Ooh, that's something I can do. I just gotta mess around, come up with some ideas, play around. Once I get kind of everything situated here in the next couple of weeks, I'm gonna get on top of everything, and then I can start playing around. But I haven't been playing around. I've got a whole 20, 30 knives for customization that are mine that I haven't touched because I'm trying to knock out and get these other things done, get caught up on a few things, get a few of these things out of the fire. I'm almost there. Tiger stripe sounds fun. Except for I can't do a black mark on aluminum. It's always going to be gray or whites or a removal. Versus it'd be nice if you could have orange and you want the black stripes for the tiger. Could do an outline of my logo. This one. Right? Almost got it. Almost got it. Still kind of dialing it in. Got a few different ones here. Kind of testing out some settings. But this one right here is my favorite so far. Stencil and PVD. How do you do a PVD coating? I'd be interested. Is it like powder coating and some, powder vapor something? You'd have to get like a booth for doing that. Dong says, Nate, your darkness slip design would be an awesome for a laser pattern. What's it look like? PVD is a spray? You can do a spray on PVD? Hmm. Hmm. What's up, Sabald? Hate Nate says, yes, that would be cool. Send me Dong or Nate, send me an image. I want to see it and see if I can translate it out for you. Maybe. Send it. The darkness. Show it to me. I want to see it. Show it. Look at, I turned the lava lamp on late, so it's still kind of heating up. But we're getting some serious chunky monkey going on right now. I kind of like it. I want to see the darkness too, right? What are they talking about? What are they talking about? So yeah, if you are just popping in, I did order one of these. Should be getting it this weekend. Auxiliary Manufacturing. Here is a link. If you use the code COFFIN, I just posted it right after the link. You get an extra 10% off anything at Auxiliary Manufacturing. This is not actually Auxiliary Manufacturing. Ha! This is Blade HQ. Here's actual Ox. They got cool stuff. Look at these bad boys. Pretty fun. Nice folders, nice fixed blades. A lot of style and variety. The XL. Awesome stuff. Coffin Bowies are real cool. There's my Mr. Javas. And I've got my boom. I've got this at Blade Show Atlanta last year. So not a month or two ago, but a year and a month or two. Auxiliary Manufacturing Captain's Bowie, number 1 of 11. AEBL, Rich Light and Ironwood. Really cool fixed blade. Reno, Nevada. Cool stuff. I love this design. I love this shape. And so that's why I ended up getting the slip joint that's going to look just like this. Be a nice little secondary carry. Like you could carry this and that. They look nice together. Plus that slip joint is just going to look good with all my 45-degree milling pieces or any of the titanium. This. I love plain, classic, standard, slightly gray titanium. That's my jam. Nate and Dong been sneaky lately. They've been sneaky. Sneaky little bastards. But yeah, if you haven't checked out anything from Auxiliary, they are cool. They got a lot of fun stuff. Again, fixed blades, folders, handmade stuff, production stuff. The classic folder, this one here, I love this. This is a really cool little knife. Paul actually did a flipper tab delete and then added studs. So you can get a little stud, right? He put a little stud right on it. And then did flipper tab delete on this one. I love it. I would, if this came like that, I would already probably have one. They are cool. I like it. I do like some of the stuff. I do want the oversized one. This isn't. Is this the big one? No, overall 6.5. There's one where they made where it's jumbo and it's just huge. It's just enormous. It's so cool. The XL. There it is. 9-inch overall versus 5.5 or whatever for the standard one. So it's just it's awesome. I should get one of those. $350. $350. That is corny. Cole has it. What, he has the XL one right now? He should send it to me. Oh, wait. A little more work from Paul. Flipper tab, delete, thumb stud edition. Sick. General Discord. All right. General Discord. I just saw that Paul link and it was like, oh, O'Reilly. Okay. Oh, this what you're talking about? So like this? Ooh. Hmm. Paul snipped and studded it. One Moon Collective has 2 handmade auxiliary manufacturing pieces from years back. Cool stuff. Okay, so you're saying this pattern laser marks. I'd have to draw that up. That doesn't look impossible. The drawing the skull, unless I could import, or I'd have to. That's the problem. If they weren't frame locks, some of them are bolster locks. Gabe, you get the one with the micarta insert, and it's a bolster style lock. I could work on that. That's kind of interesting. For the nip slip. Grouse leather knife slip, $100. But that's like embossed. Or, you know, I don't know how exactly they did that. One big stamp, a multiple stamp, pass. That's cool though. That is cool. Oh, you kids. What is this? Oh, you posted it there as well. The Darkness Prevails slip. Did you order that then? It's for the nip slip. The leather is stout. Should be. Should be rigid. The full stoutedness is on lock. Multiple pass stamps. The dude makes cool stuff. Right. So he's got that skull stamp and he's doing this. And yeah, very cool. You got it back when you got the nip slip. So it's cool. Nice. Where was that? It wasn't. Somewhere. Oh. Oh. Wow. That is hot. That's so clean looking. Oof. There's your Janet Jackson. The nip slip. Yeah, that looks great. Does this glow too? Does this glow? Not that it has to be. Yeah, that looks fantastic. Very hot. Can you dig it? I can too. OM goodness. Yeah, and that thing, the nip slip is really nice. Are those available right now? Nip slips? Are they available? Not that I can afford one right now. Like, I have wanted one for a while. But it's another one on there. And then, of course, the Devo. You know, the new small boy to match my tall boy would be nice. Get out of here. So there it basically is. That's the model right there. $200 S90V. It's pretty hot. Are there any other ones that they have? Or is that the only one? Can't remember. Where's my... Wow. I think I like the black one better. Anybody else have a nip slip? They are pretty cool. I cut myself on that one in Atlanta last year. Not bad. I was just being dumb. It had a pretty stiff pull. It had a strong pull. Grateful, what's the pull on yours? Is it a hard pull? That's pretty cool too. Fun, just fun pattern. Chuck, it's got the titanium frame lock. Nip. But not the nip slip. Something about that nip slip, you know. Miss Jackson, if you're nasty, is what Hate Nate called it. I mean, not Hate Nate. Grateful Dawn. There it is, right here. Nice looking stack of slippies. Dong. Kathleen's got the nip light. Chuck it. That's the OG nip, right? The TI frame lock, the OG. That Rough Rider in the middle, the shapeshifter. That's what they call the shapeshifter. Look at how big this hog is. It's freaking enormous. Look at the choke up. Rough Rider Reserve Series D2. Definitely a higher quality of the Rough Riders. Blade solid. Nice half stop. This is the shapeshifter. It feels good. It's just beast. For a large hand like Dong and myself. That's a great looking stack of slips though. I tell you. I'm on board. I am on board. The Hank is nice too, right? If you like that sugar skull stuff, just wait. Just wait. Right, Renee? That's all you get right now. But yeah, if you like that sugar skull stuff, we're gonna get freaky in a little bit. This is near fantastic knife. If this was just the full premium version, the thicker premium version with the textured diamond titanium, I would love it. A US beastly made Demco. It's on the list one of these days. One of these days. Yeah. This one I wish I could have the clip on the other side. I kind of miss that because it's pushing my thumb right there. When you hold it with the left or the right hand, it's super easy because the clip is kind of sits differently. But when it's in my left, it's like the way I'm holding it, that I'm either pushing right on that spot or above or below. And when I'm below, it's weird. When I'm above, it's weird. But I do love this small little user. Best Tech Baha'i. Wow. The little top flipper, though, is great. It just works so much easier in the right way you're holding it against that clip. John R. sent it to him. His wife made the Hanks. They look cool. They look cool. Oh my God. We need to fix that clip. I didn't want to have to full disassemble though, but you can't take the clip off. You have to take it apart. Look at that bend. That's terrible, Dan. Hit it. The old lefty fight. Oof. Sounds great. Yeah, I just have to unscrew because it's all on this side anyway. So I just have to unscrew that. Boom, boom. Off. Get to the clip. Back on. It'll be easy. I just got stuff in the way. Move the stuff out of the way, Kenman. Put a front flipper on this. Get rid of the thumb stud. I can't believe I didn't feel it when it happened either, Kathleen. I don't understand. I got home, I took it, put it here, and then when we sat down for the live, I'm like, what the hell happened to my clip? The Dune is really good. Snaps out really nice. Boom. Flicks out nice. Feels good in the hand. I wish this was just a little bit bigger. I'm not a fan of the way that it hangs out of the back with a clip, but it's a great knife. Really, really enjoy it. This, I'm a big like thumb studs and a slot. You don't need both. If you want to just do thumb studs, fine. I love my Monterey Bay with just the thumb studs. Fine. You want to do the flicking hole? Fine. I actually prefer the flicking hole. But I don't think you need both. Or this. You have the fuller, you don't need the thumb studs. You have the thumb studs, you don't need the fuller. And so sometimes I just keep doing too much or do both. Flicking hole and studs are overkill. I think this knife would be cooler if it didn't have the stud right there. Just the flicking hole. That's my personal, everybody's got their own personal feel. Their own personal touch. Jenna? You ain't taking the studs off my Dune. I'm not saying take the studs off. I'm saying the fuller isn't as necessary with the studs. The studs aren't as necessary with the fuller. It's kind of like the button isn't necessary with, you already have a really nice bolster lock. You could just leave it the bolster lock and call it a day. I don't think the button needs to be there. Button's nice. Wow, I can't hold on to anything today. Button is nice. But I feel like the bolster lock is awesome. You don't really need both. Give me back my knife. What you talking about? Grateful Dong says the Tri-Stash is the perfect beater knife. Tri-Stash is a fantastic knife. I actually don't have it on the table. It's right here. I really like the Tri-Stash. All right, here we go. You ready? I think the handle shape is kind of boring. It's like a rectangle. It's like a turd. I want more swoopy curves, interesting angles, cut on the top, on the edges, cut off the back, weird kind of interesting shapes. This is essentially a rectangle, slightly rounded off here and here with a scoop there. Again, love the knife. But I look at it and it's like the handle's kind of boring to me. It feels good. But ultimately, there could be a knife like this where it looks good and it feels good. You know what I mean? This feels good. This knife looks great, but I feel like you could have been a little curve on the spine or a little bit of scoop somewhere that would have made it a little more interesting personally for me. My other problem is this. The detent is too, that's too weak of a detent, personally. Should be stiffer. Can any Ultim knife really hold up as a beater? Sure. How many rectangular turds have you seen? Well, again, sure, okay. And again, I'm not trying to say I don't love this knife. I do love this knife. And I really love this knife. But I think the handle has got it could have more character to it. I always have been kind of a fan of that, this. Is it necessary to have all these extra curves and lines and features? No, but for some reason it pleases me. This is a little bit straight across the back, but this side kind of makes up for it. And then that little swoop down there. Personal preference. Personal shape, style that I enjoy. Often I like removing this hair from the table. The handles with this kind of interesting top where it kind of curves around. There's extra little facets and things on it. You're pissed, Karnak. Karak? It's not letting me type. It's not letting me type. Just ordered a Work Tough Hood Crafter with this. You did order it, but they sold out, Thomas. But you did order that one. Right on. Let me know when you get it and what you think about it. I'm interested to find out your thoughts. Find out your thoughts. Anyone who is in the Midwest, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it. Save the date. July 18th, week and a half. 8 days. Minnesota Knife Enthusiast Show at American Edge. Rice, Minnesota. It's about an hour and a half north of me. So at that distance, it would take my day to go up there. My family is up kind of close by there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it, but I would like to. We'll see. Hate Nate has 3 Tri-Stash V2s, Dark Mode Piss, and the PJ. The D10 on the PJ is stiffer or better. D10 is definitely lighter on the Piss in the Dark Mode. Good to know. Ling Long Dong. Derek says, since Blade Show, I've carried a badass TCal knife. Hate Nate put me on it. Yeah, that little TCal is great. That's a great little user beater slash just put it to work. Cutting stuff all the time with it. How are you carrying it, Derek? Are you carrying it like front scout or on the side or belt or pocket? Tell me. Work Tough has awesome factory edge. Very sharp. They make some great. It's Work Tough. Prison carry. Yikes. The dark mode one has a lighter detent than the rest. Tired of it is back. I just wish the detent was a little stiffer. This is, I mean, it's got the flicking hole, so it's easy for me to catch because it does flick out really nice. The snap of it, when you're trying to open it, boom, front pocket, right on. The action's nice, but I can talk this thing. Would you want to see me talk it a little bit more? Northwest hasn't been able to put the quiet carrier Rincon down since he got it. Isn't that nice to have one that you just can't put down? My hand and wrist got sore the day that the guy sent me, the Moorish men sent me my Sputnik. I sat there and flicked it open like this and closed it 1,000 times. It was like, dude, I'm starting to feel like fatigue in my wrist. So I know that feeling. When you just snap it open, you're like, oh, that felt great. Let's do it again. Ooh, yeah. Got a good sound. Very crisp. Best curry you've ever made, says Chuck It. I'll be the judge of that. Send it. Send me that curry. Eagle Scout, what is up? How's Eagle Scout doing? My foot itches. Ow. What have you been carrying more of lately these days? All right, got a text. Got a reply. When the skin starts to come off your fingers from flicking, right? Or your thumbnail. What is on the back of my thumbnail? Notice how my right one's a lot smoother. But for some reason, I have all these little micro scratch cuts on the back of my left thumbnail. I'm not sure where they're coming from. Anybody know where these scratches on the back of my left thumbnail are coming from? Fungus. Ha! Gross. Knife mom. Come on now. Just cutting the shit out of my nail. Eagle Scout's been carrying his Kershaw Bel Air. Choil Love Marks. People think I play guitar. Nah, I'm just flicking knives, bro. It's freaky Kenman magic. What are you talking about, Willis? The trick is to cook the chicken first. Get a good skin on it. Then use saffron. Bro, you're making me starving. Northwest Knife Nerds, Kansept Thunderhead sings acoustically. How's this one coming through? I can't hear it well, but when it's here, ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Woo. That sounds awesome. Not as bad as Kev's nails. Poked a hole through his nail from too much fidgeting. Carried a hammer drill today. Brr. Brr. Something like that. About like that. Gnarly. Not that gnarly. Only semi-gnar. Where's Narchar? I haven't seen him today. Sure does. She sang? She sings tings. Oh, sounds good. Ooh, she's so snappy. This one's got that ting too. It's a little different, but it's got that tink. Love it. Love it. Little extra sound goes a long way. Gets me there, right? Gets me there. Okay, should we fix that clip or what? We fix that clip or what? Oh my god. I'm gonna run out. I should have gone over the top rather than bring them up. Just go over the top. You know what I'm saying? Over the top. Fix that clip. Fix that clip. I'm also a big fan of the Insomnia. But when I go to flick this out, I got to be careful. I got to get my thumb down there. But this would be a great beefy user. Neves Knives Inmate has a good ting. Truth facts. Truth facts. Some of the stuff out of my way here. I suppose I need that one. Right? Do I have? I do. Nice little bougie little surface to. All right. What's everyone think of that surface that I redid on the blade? I'm definitely happy with that. Okay, here we go. So the clips on the inside, is it going to be a T8 or is it going to be a T6? Popcorn popping. Ooh. All this food talk. There's my 12 ball skiff bearings on there. Man, really did a number on that bad boy. All right, we got to get here, but bend out there. How do you get good friction on that to do that? That? Oh, that might be the move. Do the press down. Because I don't want to bend it like I'm, you know, I want to bend it where it bent, not like, not turn it into like a hump, you know what I'm saying?
We live for the ting, the clicky clacky, the thwack, the snappy dappy, the walkie talkie. Bring the noise. Na or umi-een.
Na ma-een. Thank you, Hate Nate. We do. We do. I like it. Anyone got any advice for the bend here? I'm trying to screw it back to the knife backwards. I can't. It's a specific shape. If I do that, it's going to be putting pressure in a weird way on that. So I can't do that. Unfortunately. That's a good little piece of advice, though, Chuck It. No offense to the piece of advice. But in this particular case, I'm trying to go slow. I'm trying not to go hard bend, hard press. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to overdo it. Wow. Look at that. It's still like way. I haven't even begun to bend it back. Huh. That makes me kind of nervous. You really got to get in there. I'm just not putting. I've been babying it. I've definitely been babying it. I'm trying not to push too much. You know what I mean? And then you overdo it. Like I'm trying to baby step it in. The milled clip is definitely thin. I'll put weird pressure on y'all. Full send. Almost there. Put something under it. Yeah, but it's like I'm trying to get it to bend here, not like bend like this, you know what I mean? But I'm also not pushing as hard as I possibly can. I am kind of being a little gingerly. Baptism in the house? I've seen baptism. I've been lurked on a few lives. I've seen baptism. Robin and a few of the guys in some lives here and there. I haven't been able to tune in. To be honest, I've been stressing lately. I've been going through some crap, trying to get some things handled, and doing my best every day to stay positive. We're almost there, but I haven't been able to be on some live streams that I would have otherwise probably enjoyed being on. Okay. We still got little ways to go. That's one of the things, Kathleen. That's one of the things. So close. Try not to jinx it and talk about it until it's handled, basically. Basically. But it's been stressful. Gonna need a pliers. No. I could bend this more. I can feel it bending more, but I'm trying to not just go, blah. I'm trying to push it here. It's happening. Stay positive, dude. Positive thoughts every day. Doing my best to maintain and use pliers. If I use pliers, I'm just gonna put a big old plier mark. That's 100%. It's gonna no offense, but if I grab that with the pliers right there, it's going to just put the biggest marred plier mark on it. And then I'm going to feel that every single time I touch it, and it's going to just piss me off. I'd rather be slow, take my time, not overbend it, not bend it the wrong way. Use the towel. Dude, this is too small. If I grab this with a towel and pliers, I won't be able to grab it. It's literally, I'd have to hold on to this tiny little end. I'm doing it gently. We're getting there. If you guys don't recall, when I started this, it was way off. Look where we are now. I'm definitely a patient person. I'm definitely not going to use pliers. No offense to the plier users out there. I've got nice pliers. I've got a real good one right over there, but I'm not going to. I know what'll happen is I will end up marring it, even with a washcloth wrapped around it. And again, I could literally, when I grab this, I could go, boom. I can feel it. I could easily bend this. I don't want to do that. I'm trying to get that pressure bend right here. And I'm almost there. Angle it off the table and start punching. That's what I'm doing. I'm pushing it against the table right there and bring it up. Spyderco makes me use a cloth and pliers. Rage bait. It's all good. Everybody does it their way, right? And I accept advice from people about ways that it could be done. But I like to give it the Barry White treatment. Hey, baby. I'm going to take you down nice and slow. Just tap it in. Baby steps to the door. There it is. Touching. I'm going to give it just a little bit more. More of an Al Green fan myself. I use an old serpentine belt. Give it the old serpentine. There we are. I think we're good. Yep, that is right there. That's what's up. Let's see when I screw it in if that moves it. We're golden tea. Tighten that down. All right. Now we got to get the captive pivot. D line is here, so we got to kind of line that up there and then rotate.
Don't be making fun of my pliers, Dan. They have feelings too. Nah or umi-en. Rage baiting Dan? Of my fucking course, front facing baby chick emoji, 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 for Paul.
For Paul. Thank you. Couldn't have said it better myself. Couldn't have said it better myself. In judo, we throw, no chop. Right? Judo is all about... I was in judo. I took judo for a while. It's all about using your opponent's momentum against them. Let them come at you, use that momentum to put them on the floor. They come at you again, use that momentum to put them on the floor. Then leave. It's a good way to fight. Judy chop. Centered. Clip. Can you send a telegram on with the clip now? No. Not quite. Do I have one that'll do that? I wish we should have done that beforehand. We should have done it before we put it back together. We got it. What do we think? Woo! Well, I don't know how many more times I'll do that before I end up breaking that clip, but we're back. Tight? Good enough? Ooh. Oh, my knee. Oh, my knee. Might be a good way to fight in a dojo, but not so much on the street. I don't know. I never was much of a fighter. I was in a fight once though, and I won without having to throw any punches. I didn't even have to make him submit. I mean, I basically made him submit. Can of biscuits out. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. But yeah, it was like a push, like kind of like, dude, what, you know, and then he punched me. And then I'm like, okay, now what? And he's like, come on. And I'm like, now what? And he got so mad that I didn't want to fight him that he left. So I basically won the fight. I got punched once and I did not punch and I won the fight. Easy as that. I made him tired. I didn't do anything. I was like, okay, now what? You know, and he got so mad that I was like, what do you mean now? He's like, I just punched you. Now we fight. And I was like, no. I didn't run away either. I just stood there. And he was like, whatever. I'm like, yep. What are we going to do now? Going to punch me again? And he left. That was 20, 30. Wow. Okay, let's not even think about. We'll just say that the first 2 years of the date were not 2-0. I used the force. On the table before, had a little red pocket knife with silver bolsters. Was it the orange one? Wayne? This one. The only other little red knife on the table was that one, but it's actually orange. Maybe it looks more red. Sometimes the lighting and the colors don't show as well. This is kind of a reddish orange. Is this the one you mean? I pulled 2 knives and he's like, okay, I'm out. The Way of the Peaceful Warrior. Punch me again. Oh, he hated that so much. It was so fun to be like, okay, now what? Okay. Wayne, is this the one you mean? If you do, this is the Kentucky Holler Jack. This is the C. Reisner Cutlery Kentucky Holler Jack. 154 cm. Nice stiff walk and talk. Hollow grind on that 154. Solid. Very well made. Nice half stop. Little pinch grab. Snaps out. Good jimps on there. Wide blade. This is a great slip joint. I love it. This is the Halloween edition. So it's got the jack-o'-lantern on there. I love it. I think that's super cool. Very fitting. I like the ring, the finger spot right there. He kind of locks you in so it doesn't slide back and forth. One of my favorite slip joints. I was carrying this one a lot. I mean, look at how well it fits in your hand. Boom. It also fits well in a 1931 Leatherworks slip. Terry makes some cool stuff. Definitely pick one up. Ooh, baby. I've won fights and lost fights. Normally we win when they're bloody and begging you to stop. Or you feel sorry. You're like, all right. I think you've had enough. This is great. See, Reisner Cutlery is making some very cool knives. They make some really cool different design slip joints. This one is awesome. I got one that was a gift from Hate Nate. Right here. Oosh. This one is S90V Appalachian Ridge Runner. Titanium. Nice half stop. This is huge. This is like the size of a buck 110. Your classic buck 110, but you've got your new style, the titanium jig, S90V. Sweet, sweet beast of a knife, right? Look at that, the grip. Freaking huge. That's a huge bitch. But this one is great. This is literally one of my favorite little slip joints. Just a really nice one. Fun size. Works good. I want to put a different angle on that. Got a nice little hollow grind, but I think that you know, whatever, 20 degrees should be a 17 or 19 or whatever. Bring it down just a little bit. But it's a good user. Great secondary carry, especially with your slip. Just boom. That's great for the pocket. S90V is one of my favorite steels. Edge it, Dan. Yeah, I will. I will. I'm still feel like don't have time to get everything done I want to get done. I'm working on it. Poorly. Poorly. You have chosen poorly. Got a little bit of I get that. I don't like using Loctite, so mine, I open and close knives a bunch after a while. They all kind of slowly start to go. At least this one's still solid this way. I love it. Definitely a favorite for sure. What time is it? 8:40. Hell of a night. Easy little chill evening. Goes by so fast hanging out with you folks. Did I get an EDC utility knife? I've got several. In fact, we were talking about it. You know, you got this one here. Got to have your Milwaukee Fastback, right? I just reviewed the Snarf. Actually, I haven't posted that yet because I had it cut into two. I need to put that together and post that video. I had the Snarf, was the Kickstarter or whatever. Why no Loctite? I don't know, because I just never have. And you can always, after a couple weeks or whatever, you just give it a little tight. And the Loctite kind of locks it down. I don't know. I never really do it. All right, so Milwaukee Fastback, the dumbest of them all. I have the O-Knife L1 Pro crossbar version. And then this one also has the removable, if you need to get in there with a button lock for your, you know, booms, your Torx bits. That's kind of a fun one, right? I do want to get the Sheepdog utility. I think the Sheepdog utility is definitely probably my favorite. I don't have one, but I do have this one. This is the Drop Bear utility. This is my favorite one. This one's got great action to it. Snappy, good little forward choil. The jumps ride up nice and smooth. Easy to use. Flips out nice. Snappy. Fun. If you're going to use one, this is nice. Sheepdog's very similar, except for a little bit bigger. So with my large hand, that one might be great. I also got this one. Russell gave this to me from CJRB. This is the button lock version of CJRB's utility. So I've got a few of them. They're all right. Do I carry them and use them much? No, not really, because I'd rather have a knife. But if I was going to be cutting wires, doing something like that, really getting something all gummed up, then I would definitely consider using one of these. They're nice. This one's nice because it's a little bit smaller. There is a little choke up spot with some jimps on it though. And then some jimps back here. So when you get on there choked up, handle's full size and you can still get in and do that work. So it's pretty nice. I would say though that my Drop Bear is probably my favorite one. Yep, you can get the thumb screw version or the quick release on several of them. So there's quite a few different ones. But again, I don't really carry them. Ultimately, the Snarf. The Snarf is the coolest one. Check out the Snarf. Terry, I was talking about you a couple minutes ago. Speak of the devil, there he is. If you want a really nice slip like this on a great price, nice leather, nice craftsmanship, very well done. Terry, 1931 Leatherworks. He's your guy. Actually live. Usually when I'm late, it just plays the last 10 seconds of the live. And then it says I'm live. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. It'll say I'm live for like 3 more hours. Kind of get people to pop in and then maybe they watch and then they realize that they're not actually live. Glad you're here, Terry, though. Always good to see you. I'm probably going to order another slip from you sometime soon. Probably going to order another slip from you sometime soon. I do want to start carrying this one some more and testing it out. The Case Crossroads. I got to make the video and sharpen it. This edge is terrible. But this is another one that would probably be good in a slip like this. In fact, it fits in this one just fine. Basically almost the same size, a little bit shorter. Actually, I think this one slips in the Terry's in this a little bit better. I like that size. It drops in there. I kind of prefer them to go all the way, you know what I'm saying, right to the edge rather than stick out a little bit. I don't mind that as much. This one doesn't really bother me. It does kind of stick out just a little bit, which is fine. But yeah, Terry does great work. I highly recommend him. I'll get a hold of you soon sometime, bud. I might end up, maybe I'll swap and start using this one in here. And then get another one for this one that's a little bit longer. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. Oh, why the hell wouldn't you carry a knife and a utility? If you travel, you can toss the blade in the trash or buy a new blade, right? Got to keep your knife on for your trips. Mac, you're spitting knowledge. You're spitting true words of wisdom that people should consider. Also, get an Eldorado. Tell me that's not a cool slip joint. 45-degree milling. Except for this one doesn't need a slip because it's got a clip. I wound up having to add the slip shape to the site. So many people requested one like mine. Terry, I'm sending you business, Terry. I'm Terry's #1 business representative. No. Well, I'm glad, Terry. I can't imagine I've sent too many people to you. A lot of people know about you. A lot of people probably recommend it, just like my Focus recommendations. But yeah, that's cool that you added that one back because it is a great shape. I like this one a lot. It's small. Something about the, what do they call this? Like the taco style, since it's not threaded on both sides. It's just on one. But I think this is a great style for a smaller sheath. Without the two. When it's two, it just makes it a little bit bigger, a little bit more dense. This kind of helps make it a little bit smaller, a little less. I dig it. It kept growing back. You laugh, but it's true. I mean, that's fantastic. I do have another one from Terry right here. I got this one was in a pass around box that we were able to trade some stuff for, and I ended up picking this one up. Got Terry's awesome logo on it. Nice rich brown, kind of taco style. This one actually is for this. This is the one. I've got my Stinking Creek sow belly from Rosecraft. Whoops. This is probably one of my favorite slip joints as well. It's just a big beast of an old school kind of a look. Really nice half stop on it. And yeah, this one here fits in there really nice. I don't remember which way I like it in there the most. I haven't used it that much, but this one fits in there really well. Doesn't fall out, but you give it a nice little squeeze that way and it drops on out of there. So I've been kind of using that. Pass around box remind me of a from the days of old. Terry. Ooh, this one smells really good. All slips are made from Horween leather. What's Horween? What's a Horween? Sounds like that's incorrect. Old Buck 119. Woo! She's good. Clips back. We got it. No more. Horween is real good stuff. What I've never, it's a famous tannery from Chicago. Oh, so it's like oh, I got leather from the Horweens. I got it. Because I wasn't sure if that's like, it was like oh, it comes off the Horween duck. You kill 37 Horween ducks to make one slip. But it's a tannery. Not famous enough to hear about it in the Bible Belt. Horween, know what I mean? Out of Chicago. So they're known for their quality leather. Their quality leather goods. I'm into it. Give me that leather. That's horse peen. Oh boy, you guys are top notch. Top notch stuff. What did we get into today? Did we do it? Have we done it? Did we make it? There are some premium versions of this. The Vagrant. Something about this. This is, to me, this is a fantastic design for a beater. This one right here, I can just get in there and just, rah. Some of them, it's like, it just feels like you would enjoy using it, but depends on what, you know, this, I feel like I just want to get in there and just cut the hell out of some crap with. Get in there like a poop knife and just cut that crap. You know what I'm saying? I have two of them. This was my upgrade that I bought from Laid Off Pete, gave me a super good deal on it. And then I media blasted the blade, give it that satin finish. Nice user, M390 on there. Horween is Terry's zombie skin. Now I need to get one from Terry made out of Horween. Right, Terry? I'm gonna have to order a Horween slip from Terry. What's the upgrade price from the regular slip to the Horween? How much more is it to upgrade to Horween? Shell Cordovan? Shell Cordovian. It sounds fancy. The zombie rot finish. Yes. Yes. All products. There's a link to Terry. Here it is. Where's the zombie rot? Where can I find the best picture of the zombie rot? Like that one? Because that's the zombie rot. Why is this out of focus? But that is the example of zombie rot, right? Or do I go into photos? Sorry, I can't find. Ooh. Wasteland rust dye job. Am I just probably looking in the wrong place? I have many leather-bound books. This ain't getting me there either. The one picture I didn't click on. You kidding me now? We're okay, so what? Damn it. Okay. Now where? It's not, it doesn't change when you pick. Damn it. I'm sorry, Terry. I'm screwing this up royally. This one's one, right? Zombie rot. I like it. Is it always going to be this green, yellow, black, or does the color kind of variety as well? I mean, god dang. And then when you go to here, it's going to click on that picture. Or it's not. It's not. I have to click on it. It's this. And it's like, that's the example. So all the zombie rot is kind of this black, green, yellow kind of look. I like it. I like it. Terry, I gotta order one. I gotta order one. Yep. It's hand dyed, so no two are alike. That's great. I love it. I'm into it. I think I want to get one. Yeah, Terry, I think what I'm going to end up doing is swapping this one into this and starting to carry the case in this one. And then I'm going to have you make, for my Halloween one, do a zombie rot for my Kentucky Holler Jack. But can I get one of these, like, come on, screw you, dumb thing. Like, you know, maybe a 1/4 to 3/8 inch longer than this one. Just so it's just long enough to get to the top of that. Have to make samples of the fancy finishes and do a custom finishes page. I think that would help. That'd be successful. Let people see all the stuff you're capable of. Looks like it has copper corrosion inside the slip. That's, yeah, that bluish right here. That's all blues and aqua on natural Horween. It would look completely different on regular veg tan. So, right, that's cool. But if I wanted it like that, that's what I would order. I would say I want it similar to this picture here. And you would just do it blue and aqua on a natural Horween to get this kind of a look. Looks like a shipwreck. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, Terry, I'm going to talk to you very soon. I want another one of these, but like a half-inch, a quarter to a half-inch longer. Other than that, the same. And in one of these cool zombie rot finishes. I have no idea how long that slip was. Well, I can give you all the dimensions when we get down to it. 2x4. This one is technically, good Lord. We go this way. If I squish it flat, it's 1 3/4. And then flat this way, it's just almost 4-inch. So it's like 1/8 of an inch short of 4-inch. I'd say like 4 1/4 this way would be what I'd be looking for. Exactly the same as this, but 4 1/4. I can give you the exact dimensions. If you're making them 2x4, 2 almost seems too wide for this one here. Because right here, you're at 1 3/4. 1 3/4 by like 4 1/4 would be, I think, perfect. It would be perfect. Still confusing. You got to have the banana to compare for the reference, right? With banana. Grateful sent Terry the Axial Alpine Fixie to make a sheath. Hands down the best pocket sheath he's got. That's how I made it. I was trying to recreate a shipwreck die. That's awesome, Terry. I want one. I want one. I would like to, in exchange for goods and services, money. So I likely want a medium slip. Well, I mean, whatever you did here, just a little longer. Pink leather with Opie and a boob logo stamped on the slip. Also, Terry, I don't know how you do them all different, but like this one here, it's got your stamp and the USA. I'd be like, put your stamp on one side, put the USA on the other side. I like both stamps, but I feel like they distract from each other. This is a look. This is a look. I think this would look super cool with just Terry's logo on this side and the USA logo on that side. Ultimately, as long as it's got Terry's logo on it, it's rad because Terry's logo is sweet. The USA is cool too. This one's a 4x4 square folded in half. So then make it a 4x4 1/4 square. You know, so literally exactly the same as this, but 4 1/4 that way. With your shipwreck zombie rot finish. The aqua based zombie rot has an aqua pull up. So if you scratch it, it'll start to turn blue. That's fun. Kevin Smith and Knives. I got Kevin's little slip right here. Perfectly fits. You can see the outline of my ABW slip that goes in there. Been at the boat races? Beautiful night. Right on, Kevin. Glad you got to have some fun. Here's my KSK slip that he gave me in Atlanta for my ABW Slippy. This is another nice little fun one. ABW Slippy's been sent off, so I don't have it. So I just got this empty slip sitting there waiting for its knife to get back. Now I put one. Okay, so now Terry puts his stamp on one side and a Michigan stamp on the other. That's cool. I like that you do them opposite though. You kind of, you basically were thinking what I was thinking. Something about Terry's logo just boom on one side just looks rad. And a Michigan stamp on the other, that's cool. I'm in. Steve's in. Back for like 10 minutes. It's after 9. I could be done. I could eat dinner. What am I going to eat for dinner? I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. I have an idea. Oh. Shit. Shit. All right, I'm gonna hang out a few more minutes and preheat in the oven. Preheat in the oven. Lazy. This is easy. Now I can put the pizza in the oven, it'll be done, and I don't have to go anywhere. Looking forward to seeing it done in DLC. Kevin, I'm so excited. It's gonna be a couple months out. So that is what it is. Supper. It's what's for dinner. That's perfect. That's perfect. Terry, let's do it. Let's put it together, Terry. So if you're saying this one, well, this one looks like it was a little shorter than 4. You might have cut it just shy of 4. But 4 1/4 by 4 inch, like you said, if this is a 4 by 4, so make it so it's 4 1/4 this direction, please. And then some type of zombie rot. That green, yellow, black, I really like that. You're kind of green, yellow, black. I'm not as big into the blue as much. I don't mind that, but this green, yellow, black kind of thing that you got going on, I'm loving that. Slips have been crazy popular recently. Those and the TKL wallets. Nice. Well, I'm glad if you're doing good, I'm glad. I'm always here to support. And I definitely recommend you when people ask. This is literally first thing. I'm like, oh yeah, Terry, 1931. Boom. I think that'll look good. And then I'll have another slip for this one. It's always good to have a few slips. I have a few others lying around, but they don't suit me the way I want them to suit me for the knives that I want to be inserted. All right. We're going to allow it this time. On the edge, Bladebinge listing 180 for 110. Terry, I'll get with you on a wallet, says Grateful. That sounds cool. I'd like to see a wallet. I've been using the same wallet for 20 plus years. It's made out of metal. It's basically like a cigarette case, but custom. I need a zombie rot wallet. I missed what you said, myself. Terry. What did you miss, Terry? 4 1/4, Terry. I would love to order. Shit. Where to go? This yellow, green, black kind of zombie rot thing you got going, I love it. If you can do that on the slip, if you're saying this one was 4x4, instead of 4 inches this way, 4 1/4 this way, with this same style, I would be into that. And then your Terry logo on one side and your Michigan stamp on the other. That is what I would like to order. Sure. TCal DP1 wallets, knives by Nuge Wicket, and the Wizard Forge Gnome. Making all types of cool stuff. Cicero wakes up crying every day. Chuck, it's got the Arcane Designs wallet. Do I have a link for 1931? I did. I'll post it again. Here, hold on a sec. It's not, I mean, it's just a link to him. I don't get any, this isn't my link or anything like that. That's just, there you go. Boom. That brings you to Terry, 1931 Leatherworks. You can tell him Kenman sent you, and he'll be like, that's great. But buy some of his stuff. It's definitely cool. And we were talking about his zombie rot. Let me back up to it. It's kind of one of his new finishes. I think it's super cool. Thread color. What's everyone think? Anyone have any thoughts? If it's going to be dark or like yellow and green, kind of like this, you could almost go black thread over that. I don't know. Anyone? Thoughts? It's pretty cool. This one has a lime greenish kind of a thread. I don't know if I want that. Dong, what color thread? Hate Nate. You know me. I can't afford discount codes. No, we don't need a discount code, bud. No worries. This is your only... Dude, if you're doing it and you're making money off of it, that's great. Because I definitely... This is not my full-time job. I also work full-time. Red kind of can give it that bloody zombie vibe. Kinda. Terry likes the Kelly Green for the toxic vibe. Grateful Dong, purple thread for me, black for you on that. See, he knows, that's why, you gotta, I have too much shit in my wallet for the minimalist card wallets. It's true. It's true. but that's how you have to, like, your wallet. You should just have like your couple of credit cards, your driver's license, some cash, maybe like a Blockbuster card or or health insurance card or something like that. But that, try to keep it to that. I used to carry too much shit in a wallet too. That's why when I got my thin one, there's only so much that will fit in there. Dong knows. You also get random bulk orders. Well, which is great. That's where the bread and butter is. TKL orders like 20 from you. That's awesome, because then you can knock those out and get them out there. That's pretty good. Keep it up. You make great stuff. I will continue to recommend you for sure. I think Dong's almost right though. He says purple thread for him, black for me on that one. If it was like exactly like this with this amount of like yellow and green with a little bit of hint of black, I think just a black stitch would probably look the best. The TKL wallet holds 9 cards and cash. That's actually pretty thick. How much does that Arcane wallet hold? I think it holds like 10 cards. It's pretty thick, but that thing's wild looking. It's like a metal vise. Orange, silver. Yeah, I would almost say if you get it that light with the yellow and the green, black kind of look, I'd say probably black stitching. Does it come with 9 cards and cash? Dude, if that was the case, I'd buy a bunch of them, right? They all come with 9 cards and cash. Grateful Dong says, Terry made 50 wallets before Blade Show and still slipped in a sheath in his slip for him somehow. Man, do work. That's great. Now that's the deal. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes. Yes, indeed. Everybody order some zombie rot from the guy. Oh, is that your Michigan made? That's cool. I like that. But you got to put your skull on the front. Or your zombie Frankenstein face. I love that. I absolutely love that. Where's my holy shit? How does that not even on the where? There you are. This should have been on the table the whole damn time, son. This is one of my favorite knives for sure. I hit him up in the afternoon. He had one done that night. That's badass. It's like, oh, I'll knock that right now, boo. Knock it out. Knock it out. I hit up Terry. Everybody hit up Terry. For sure. All right, 9:17. I'm out. I'm going to go put my pizza in, grab a couple things, make a couple calls that I got to make right now, and get to it. And then try to get some sleep. I got home late from league last night. Didn't get home till like 10:30, which is fine. It's not like that's what time I go to bed, but I need to unwind when I get home. Terry said he made 20 sheaths, 50 wallets before Blade, and still snuck it in. That's good work. Excellent stuff. Thank you all very much. Magnus Sluts, ho, ho, ho. Nate, Dong, Thomas, appreciate you guys. We also got to do the Moorish men salute. Nate, Dong, Smock, and Paul, the Moorish men. Love my Moorish. Very cool. Dong, am I supposed to be writing you in the books too? Yep, Terry. You got me, you got Dong, you got, I'm sure, a couple other people. Cicero. Flies spread diseases, so keep yours closed. Hey, Magna slots for life. Well, thank you, Terry. Continue to make great stuff for the community. We will send people your way. All right. I appreciate all of you. Moorishmen for life. That's just fun stuff. That's just fun stuff. Hey Nate, thanks for the super chat. Sorry that one didn't go through. Yeah, not sure, but thanks again. Pretty cool though that it didn't go through. And then we had that. Should we leave with that? We can play it one more time before he like erases it on us.
Dan, Chat, Jason, Bucky, Sucky, Voltron, Magmatic, Lava Lamp, and the tree that tried to grow. Hi, Dan, what the hell is this? I hear about you bending the Taipan pocket clip, then not owning it, like the clip bent itself. Sure.
Thank you, Donnie, for doing that. That was about as cool as it gets. Everyone hit up Terry in his Discord, and he'll get everyone sorted out, get everything made up for y'all. Word. Yeah, I hate Nate. It's almost actually cooler that it didn't work because we got Donnie to do that. How rad was that? I mean, that's just classic. It's classic. Good stuff. All right. Well, yeah. SOS. ... Dash. ... Woo! Listen to that. Ooh, mama.